Hi guys, Sussex EDC here, and this week I want to talk about tip up carry position with knives and why so many knife collectors have such a strong opinion on this. It's quite an interesting one. Some knife designers like Ben Peterson will only design a knife in tip up carry position, and it's quite simple. It's a safety reason. So if I get some knives here to show you, we've got a baby banter, we have a Boker Tech Tool 1 and a CRKT peeler. And basically the philosophy is that if you have a knife and it's in the tip up position, right hand carry or left hand carry, it depends obviously what pocket you put it in. Once you slip it into the pocket, like so, the blade would open against the seam, or rather the seam would keep the blade closed. Whereas if it was like this, for example, in the pocket, if the blade started to drop out, if the detent wasn't strong enough to keep the blade closed, then the blade could open like this, and as you put your hand into your pocket, you could cut your hand on the blade. And it's the same. If it's tipped down, the blade can open into your pocket like that, and it could cut your leg as you sit down. If it's like that, I guess the seam would keep it secure against your leg again. But I believe the philosophy is that as you take it out of your pocket, you would pull it out and then it's ready to deploy and use as you need to. But the main reason is a safety concern. If the detent isn't strong enough, it's to stop your leg from getting injured, or your hand. So if you see on this Boker Tech Tool 1, the blade is pointed down, the tip down, and if that opened up like so, that would stab into my leg, could cause some injury. I mean, fortunately this has got quite a nice strong detent and that stays closed, but it's still a concern. The same applies to the CRKT peeler. If that blade started to open up, or if it was in that position, left-handed tip up, that would be classed as you could stab your hand, whereas if it's right-handed tip up, it would just open against that seam and then be pushed back closed again. So it's a safety concern. That's why knife manufacturers allow you to change them over. I was a little bit curious why this one didn't already come in that position, so it actually has to be changed over. I've yet to do that. And this one too can be changed over. I'm actually not going to change this one over because I wear this one with a suit if I go to meetings and wear something a bit more formal, because it's a bit more of a classy looking knife. And if that's sat in a pocket, it's almost like a pen. I won't be wearing it in a trouser pocket. It'll be upright in a lapel pocket, something like that. So it's actually less of a concern. And it means I haven't got the glass breaker on show, so it just means it's a bit more discreet. But it's just a really short video here, guys. Just wanted to explain to you the philosophy behind it. I mean, I didn't know this until quite recently, and I didn't realise why there were such strong opinions on it. But then when it was explained to me about the safety aspect, you know, it made a lot of sense to me. You know, and when it's demonstrated like that, it does make a lot of sense, the safety aspect. The last thing you want to do is put your hands in and stab yourself. You know, these are tools that we're using here, and you know, we have to use them safely and have good sense with using these knives, and that includes in how we carry them, not just how we cut items with them. So you know, it's important to bear these things in mind, how we store our knives and how we carry them. So yeah, just a very brief video again for you guys, just to sort of explain that, just for those of you who don't know, and I hope you found it useful. If you did, then please like and subscribe, and yeah, if you want to leave any comments, it's always great to chat with the community. Let me know how you carry your knife. You know, in what position do you pop into the fifth pocket? I mean, obviously if it's in there, it's going to be kept closed from both sides. It's really discreet, you know, and it's kept closed. It's such a small pocket. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys how you all carry your knives, and what you think about the tip up, tip down debate. So yeah, have a good week, guys, and I'll see you again soon.